For the first time in 35 years, our women will be the main event of Wrestlemania. And the real breaking news is that when the Raw Women's Champion Ronda Rousey faces the new SmackDown Women's Champion Charlotte Flair, and the man, Becky Lynch, all titles will be on the line.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, introducing the #1 mixed podcast. Wait, fuck, I fucked that up.
Mixed podcast?
Mixed,
what, is this an interracial podcast?
Well, no, because, it's boy, female, male, you know what I mean?
I don't think the gender is assigned anymore.
Mixed mixed tag, but not. Wow, I totally fucked this up.
Mixed podcast. I feel like we're having some kind of a half black, half white baby.
Ladies and boys and girls. Wait, hold on. Shit.
Lady boys and girls.
Hey, that's my kind of party. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, introducing to you, coming from Boston, Steve the Legend Vance.
Yeah, I'm not really feeling the legend anymore.
God damn it, I hate you right now.
I'm just not. It's just I feel like it's a little much. It's a fucking ego. That's a lot of ego to be a legend. Who the fuck am I? A legend. I'm that guy.
You're that guy, Vance. You know what? That's you right there, Vance. Like, okay.
All right, so let's go. Let's start it over again.
Okay, one more time. Okay, here, ready.
Yeah, one more time. From the top.
Meow. Okay, sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, introducing from Boston, Massachusetts, that guy, Vance.
Hey, and all the way from the beautiful, sunny California comes Cruz. Grosha.
Crowd goes wild. The crowd goes wild.
They know the crowd goes wild.
Well, I mean, can't you hear them in the background right now? See, that's
I just hear my fucking dogs. I went Michael Vick in about 2 seconds.
That was a pretty epic introduction. Thank you, Vance. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Cruz, I couldn't have done it without you.
So Vance, we have a very, very crazy fucking weekend ahead of us right now. Do you realize that, right?
Baby, do we? Oh, baby. I got my ear to the cement. I'm hearing the rumblings of subways and fucking WrestleMania rumors all over the place.
And you're not that far from there either.
I know. I don't know if I want to drive it. Here's the thing. It's in New Jersey. It's not in New York City. So getting to New Jersey is what I like to call a pain in the balls because there's one way in and out. So it's like a fucking pain in the ass. And like WrestleMania, like those people aren't going to know how to drive and it's going to be a whole thing. And just, I don't know. We'll see. It hasn't been confirmed or denied. Well, I mean, it kind of is denied because I'm having a WrestleMania party here.
Hey.
You get to come dressed as your favorite superstar, dead or alive.
I can dig that. And, I think now is a good time to make the announcement that, a lot of people are under the impression that I was going to be in New York and New Jersey, whatever, for during WrestleMania weekend because, initially, Vance, you and we were going to plan to go to the Busted Open 10-year anniversary, right?
Yes.
And unfortunately, some work stuff came up on my end that is preventing me from coming out there. And it's kind of like, not to get too detailed in it because it's kind of personal. I'm kind of like running shit over here. I unfortunately cannot come out there after all. I was like, remember we were planning it, Vance? Do you not remember? We were like, oh yeah, I'll come fly to Boston.
I remember very specifically because I was thinking you just come here, we drive out there, but then you became fucking Ari Gold over there.
Ari Gold.
So you're just running shit and hugging bitches.
Yeah, everyone just answers to me now, and I'm just kidding. No, but I'm kind of bummed. I'm kind of bummed, but you know what? We're gonna be watching it together, and you're having a party. I'm kind of having a party-ish.
I'll be FaceTiming you. We'll be FaceTiming.
We'll be FaceTiming each other.
Living.
We'll be Instagram.
It's WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I mean, I will probably be intoxicated. I'm not gonna lie. Probably before the pre-show ends.
Oh my God.
Probably during the pre-show.
Well, let me just tell you right now, Vance, and anybody else that's listening right now. I've counted thus far, Vance, and I say thus far because who knows what else they're gonna throw at us, right? 16 fucking matches for WrestleMania. TakeOver is obviously smaller. For
16.
WrestleMania. And this is including 16, including the 3 kickoff shows.
Wow.
So and the kickoff and the kickoff is 2 hours long, remember? So like the kickoff to WrestleMania is 2 hours. Then you got the rest of the show. And in total, including the kickoff matches, 16 is what I counted, Vance. 16.
So 16 matches. So how late do you think WrestleMania is going to go till? Should I tell people to bring sleeping bags? Like, what's going on?
It's almost kind of like at this point, like, all right, guys, get some energy drinks, Vance, keep people pepped up.
That's just bad for you, Cruz. I just read an article in a newspaper. Well, I didn't read them. It was next to me when I was ordering a bagel. And it said that this energy drink killed this teen, and that energy drinks are killing teens. So,
oh my God,
your PSA: do not drink energy drinks.
Oh my God. Well, I'll be honest. I don't drink energy drinks. I hate them.
I was gonna say you don't really drink soda. You don't drink any of that shit.
I know. I drink water. That's what I drink.
Yeah, you drink water.
I'm so fucking boring. I drink water.
I know you don't drink booze anymore. You're sober.
Well, yeah.
You're such a good person.
I try.
Just a great person.
You know what happened, Vance, is that I got a full-time job. That's what happened.
Yeah.
I'm like,
that just made me want to drink more. So
I'm like, oh shit, I gotta get up at 8 a.m. and then go to the office anyways. But TakeOver, Vance. Let's kick things off with what actually kicks off WrestleMania weekend, right?
Right.
Tomorrow
night.
Tomorrow night. Yep. Tomorrow night, Friday in Brooklyn. Okay.
In Brooklyn at the Barclays.
Is NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. And on this card, Vance, there's only 5 matches in the entire card.
That's all they need. That's all they need.
We also asked the Going Over Universe, and we'll get to this. We'll get to the Going Over Universe towards the end of the show, of course, like we always do. But I did ask the Going Over Universe. I did 2 different polls, and I'm just going to read them right now so that you are aware, Vance, of what is floating around on the interwebs.
Oh, I'm always aware.
So I asked the Going Over Universe, which match are you looking forward to the most at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn? And of course, out of the 5, because on Twitter.
Wait a minute. Let's do this in reverse order. Let's go through the matches, and then we'll do the NXT Universe, and then let's pick our match of the night.
Oh, okay.
That way they can hear about all the matches.
Okay, so do you want me to read off the poll and then go over it, or should I just go over it and then read off the poll?
I think we should just go over. Let's go over the card. Let's do our predictions on the card, and then let's see what the Going Over Universe thought, and then what our match of the night is.
All right, I can dig that. All right, because the final results are in. So, all right, so kicking off the TakeOver card is the United Kingdom Championship title, with its long reigning fucking champ at the moment, Pete Dunne, versus Walter, Vance.
Love Walter.
I don't know much about Walter, so I don't really watch NXT.
He's just this big fucking Russian dude who just chops the shit out of
Walter!
people. Dude,
no,
he looks like a fucking video game bad guy.
No, I know who that is now. I don't know why the fuck I didn't know who that is. It took me a minute. I was like, oh, I know who Walter is.
Yeah.
Fucking Googled him right now. I'm like, I know who the fuck that guy is.
That big motherfucker.
But yeah, he's fucking huge.
He's got a badass theme song. Comes out to like classical music and shit. He's a ring general.
He's a what?
He's the ring general.
Oh, the ring general. Okay.
That's what they call. That's what they call him.
He's 6'4", man. He's a big dude.
He's a giant guy, especially in NXT UK. He looks like he's 7'3".
He's Austrian.
Austrian.
He's Austrian.
He's not Russian.
No, he's Austrian.
Austrian's even scarier.
Yeah, man.
Austria's crazy.
You know who else is Austrian? Fucking Schwarzenegger.
Oh my God, you're right.
Yeah, he's Austrian. Mm-hmm.
Austrian. I don't know many Austrians. You meet a lot of Austrians?
You know, that's a really interesting question. No.
I don't meet any Austrians here.
No.
Hey, if you're Austrian, tweet us at Going Over Pod.
Yeah, because, you know, we love everybody, and we don't have very many Austrian friends, so.
Speaking of which, I know this is off topic, but looking at our demographics for listeners, we have listeners in like Iceland and Finland, but we don't have anybody in Austria.
You know what? Are you sure about that, Vance? Are you sure about that?
I'm not sure of that, but I don't believe so.
Because
I'd say I'm like 70% sure that we know Austrians.
Because I will pull up our statistics right fucking now.
Let's do it, Cruz.
And look at the country. Okay, so here, our top countries actually.
Top country. Gotta be. I'm gonna go on United States on that one.
Well, yes, United States. But then we've got Europe, followed by the United Kingdom.
The whole country of Europe?
Well, okay, so to be more specific, it goes United States.
Yep.
Canada, Australia.
Oh,
Canadian. The Netherlands.
The Netherlands?
Yeah, the Netherlands.
Who was out there in the Netherlands?
I don't know, but Malaysia. Well, you know who's from the Netherlands, Vance? Our favorite, Aleister Black.
That's true.
The Dutch Destroyer.
Aleister Black is listening to this show when he goes home.
I could only dream, Vance. I could only fucking dream.
Maybe his family in the Netherlands listens to us.
They're like, oh, wrestling. Malaysia, Israel, Japan.
Wow.
Germany's on there.
I don't think that's Austria. Does Austria exist anymore, or is it like a USSR?
Well,
situation?
okay, look. So look, Germany, Singapore, Saudi Arabia, Vance.
That's no surprise after our Crown Jewel podcast.
Brazil, China, the Russian Federation. It listed on here under our statistics. Ooh. It doesn't say Russia. It says Russian Federation. What does that mean?
Ooh, I like that. I feel like that's where fucking Walter would be from.
You know, like, is there some KGB action? I'm just kidding.
So no Austria, though. Not one listener in Austria.
Ecuador and Bangladesh. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
Ecuador and Bangladesh. Wow, that's so crazy. They're watching WWE over there.
Seriously, though. I mean, you know.
What do you do in Bangladesh? Where is Bangladesh? Is that in Africa?
In India.
India. Wow.
You know where Jinder Mahal is from?
Oh my God. You think Jinder Mahal's family listens to us?
Let's just go over all the different wrestlers from the different respective
I love this. I love the fact that here's our goal, Cruz. I think that we should target a particular country with each podcast and kind of favor that and see if we get one new listener from that country.
Oh my God, that'd be interesting, wouldn't it?
We could be the most listened to podcast in the world. Heard by over, how many countries listen to us? 12? Heard by over 12 countries. Cruz, we get more press coverage than a lot of people. 12 countries? I couldn't even name 12 countries before this.
That's true. Actually, you know, I just realized, I think Bangladesh is its own country, isn't it?
It's got to be. It's on that list. They would say India.
I think it used to be a part of India. Oh my God, you think I would know all this shit?
I don't really think we should start turning into a geographical podcast. People are probably like, they don't know fucking anything in this world.
Well,
the guy she's like, they are so dumb.
Well, anywho, that's the first fucking match.
So the first match, we got Walter versus the Bruiserweight. What's your pick? Who's your pick?
Well, I feel like, do you think they're gonna let the Bruiserweight lose the title like after his?
Yes.
You want to know how long he's been reigning right now, Vance? Like over 600 days.
7,000 days. 600?
Over 600 or something ridiculous.
Wow, that is a lot. I think that, yes, it is time for the Bruiserweight to come up to the main roster and get his life ruined, and time for Walter to take the reins over, no pun intended, take the reins over at NXT UK and grow the brand, buddy. Grow that brand.
Damn, man. 600. I just looked it up, Vance. Pete Dunne has been reigning for 684 plus days.
Cruz, what were you doing 684 days ago?
684 days ago. Let's see. We're in 2019 of
Hold on. I'm going to ask Google. What was the date? 694? 694?
684.
Okay. That would fucked up if we asked the wrong question. Ago. What is the date?
I almost want to ask Alexa that.
All right. So today's date would have... These are fucking airlines. This is not... What was the date? Oh, 684 years ago I typed in. These are fucking stupid. Let's type it in. Love this dead air. Love this. Saturday, May 20th, 2017.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Where were you, Cruz, on the night of Saturday? May 20th. Dude, we were living together.
I was going to say, weren't we living together May 17th?
We might have been.
Because I feel like
okay, I'm sorting my photos by year.
Okay, look, if I type in my fucking phone May 17th, 20.
Oh God. Oh, it was a terrible day for me.
Oh, I did a different podcast on that day, 300.
You do know this was the day.
Wait, what? Do you not want to say it on the air?
Cruz. Well, it was a show at the Comedy Store. Oh, this was the day we discovered about the secretary.
Oh my God, Vance.
This was the restraining order day.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Memory.
Wow. Bad. Fuck you, Pete Dunne.
But you know what though? For everybody,
you started your reign of terror.
For everybody listening that might have like misinterpreted what was just said right here, Vance did not have a restraining order put against him. Just FYI.
Did not. No.
No. He won that case. But anyways,
I won that with lots of.
Okay, so
evidence.
wait a minute. So let's see here.
Yes.
We got Walter and Pete Dunne.
Walter versus Pete Dunne. So what's your pick?
I honestly feel like they're gonna let Pete Dunne just keep the title, man.
You're crazy. Why? Where does he go from here? You get him on the main roster.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, I'll go.
Night after WrestleMania, he debuts on Raw. Boom. There's Pete Dunne.
Or 205 Live. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, God. Never to be heard from again. Poor Oni Lurkin.
I mean, how big is Pete Dunne, first of all?
He's a bigger dude.
No, he's not.
Dude, he's like at least 270, 280.
Well,
how
okay.
big is Pete Dunne?
He's not that small. He's 5'10". He's 5'10", 205.
Oh, 205. Yeah, 205. Fuck. They're going to send him to 205 Live.
Wait, is that what the 205 stands for, you think?
Are you shitting me? You didn't know that was a 205? It's for the body. It's a
I know.
Cruz, you can't fuck with me like that. Dude,
that's why
I feel like I don't have a smart
maybe that's why he calls himself the bruiserweight, because he's like, well, I weigh 205 pounds and I'm 5'10".
He better put on 1 extra pound. So Vince is like, oh, he's 206. I'll take him.
Oh my gosh. So okay, so then yeah, I guess you know what? Maybe it is time to fucking take the title off of Pete Dunne and give it to the Australian. I sold
you on it, Cruz.
You sold me on it. So following that match, Vance, okay.
Yep.
It's the tag team championship title. We got Ricochet and the Dutch Destroyer, Aleister Black, versus the current champions, the War Raiders. What are your thoughts on this, fans?
Where are you on this? On this? I want to know where you're at.
We're going to get into the WrestleMania card in a minute, but for anybody that is listening right now that may or may not know, interestingly, and we talked about this before, right? You know, like Ricochet and Aleister Black, what a weird combination, right? But they work well together. They've done great things as a tag team, right?
Right.
They're also competing the following night at WrestleMania, okay? Not in a kickoff show, by the way, but in one of the in the main part of the show, they're going to actually be competing in a fatal 4-way for the SmackDown tag titles, Vance.
I don't get it.
So, do you think it's possible? Do you think they would do this? Do you think WWE would fucking all right, you guys are going to take the NXT titles and you're also going to get the SmackDown titles? Like,
I just can't see them winning one and losing the other.
You can't see them winning one and losing one? You think that if they're going to win, they have to win both?
They're either going to win both or they're going to lose both.
See, I agree. I agree with you on that. If they're going to lose, they're going to lose both. If they're going to win, they're going to win both. It can't be like, oh, they won this one but lost this one, you know?
Like, I was really hoping for like a cool swerve, but I don't think they're going to do it in NXT. So I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe there's rumors that like the Revival shows up at NXT and now we have our tag Raw title match, yet another match on fucking.
You think they would do that? You think they would do that?
Never-ending WrestleMania. You know, and maybe they win all three. Or lose all three.
Because here's another interesting thing, Vance. There is no Raw tag team title on the line. It's just SmackDown. It's SmackDown tag title.
Right. And I think the Revival might fuck with these guys. I don't know. I mean, that'd be a great pop. The Revival shows up back at an NXT TakeOver.
Well, I mean, when you think about it, the going home show of Raw, it was Ricochet and Black versus the Revival, and the Revival won by cheating, you know?
Yep.
So, I mean, could that happen? Would they show up and kind of be like, surprise? You know, I don't know.
And then maybe that's how you get the belts off the Revival and get them on Aleister Black and Ricochet.
And then the Revival will continue to be like, okay, we quit.
Or SmackDown. I don't know, dude. Like, it's fucked up because they're doing double duty, and I feel like they're going to be doing triple duty.
And not only that, it's like, you know, Aleister kind of started off doing singles matches when he first debuted on the main roster, remember? And then all of a sudden they're like, oh, let's put Ricochet and Black together. Okay, why? Like,
right.
You know? So I don't know. I feel like, and plus I feel like we haven't seen that much of the War Raiders, dude. When was the last time we saw the War Raiders? Honestly.
They've only defended the title one other time.
Exactly my point. So it's like they won the title a long ass fucking time ago.
Yeah.
And then only to lose it at a big pay-per-view? But then are we going to have Ricochet and Black?
No, I think the War Raiders have to retain. They have to, or it makes a joke of the whole fucking NXT tag division.
Yeah. You know,
and Triple H wouldn't let that happen. Vince would let that happen. Triple H wouldn't let that happen.
So I honestly, as much as I like Black and Ricochet, I honestly feel like the War Raiders are going to retain.
I agree. I concur.
I think they're going to retain. So following that is the North American title, the Velveteen Dream versus the original bro, Matt Riddle.
That's it. You got the Dream. You got the King of the Bros. You got the King of Purple. You got the King of No Shoes. I think that what's going to happen here is you're going to get Riddle as your new champ, and they're calling up Velveteen the next night on Raw.
You think so?
I think so.
You know what, though? Velveteen does deserve to be put on the main roster now, I feel like.
Yep.
He's paid his dues on NXT. And, you know, Aleister's already been called up. I mean, I'm trying to remember. I think Aleister and Velveteen kind of showed up. No. Velveteen showed up after, because I remembered Velveteen and EC3. No.
We're at no, wait, what?
Who debuted? No. Velveteen and Aleister came around the same time. I forgot.
Yes.
I totally had that mixed up. That's right. So I think it's Velveteen's time to shine. So yeah, I think I kind of agree with you on that, Vance. I wouldn't be surprised.
I just don't think that the Dream needs to win this match and kind of put Riddle down. I think that Velveteen going out on his back in NXT, doing the right thing, making Riddle, mint Riddle, and you show up the next night on SmackDown or Raw.
Damn, man. Oh, God, I hope they don't bury him if that happens.
Oh, God, can you imagine what the Velveteen Dream's going to be like on the main roster?
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, boy, he's even like a hairdresser. I don't know what the fuck they're going to do.
Oh, my God. I just want him to come out in a crown. That's all. With his little goblet. So following that match, we have a fatal 4-way for the women's championship.
Yes.
Current champ Shayna Baszler versus Kairi Sane versus Io Shirai versus Bianca Belair. Honestly, I mean, as much as I want to believe that, like, yeah, are they going to put Shayna? I feel like Shayna's ready for the main roster. I think she's been ready for the main roster for a while. But do you think that they would? Do you think? What do you think? Do you think that she's going to lose the title at NXT Takeover? And do you think that means that she's going to be put on the main roster, whether or not it has anything to do with Ronda? Because I mean, the 4 horsewomen. Here's the thing: I feel like Marina Shafir and Jessamine Duke are not ready yet, so I don't know how they would plot that out.
That's fine. Ronda's going away for a little while. You have Shayna and Jessamine and Maria Shafir fucking run a little roughshod on SmackDown or whatever. Build her up, and then you get that 4 horsewomen match at Survivor Series or SummerSlam. I think that Shayna goes out in this match. She's going to lose. I think Sane is going to take the title. And,
if she's going to lose to anybody in this match, I would want it to be Kairi Sane, and I think that if she were to lose, it would be to Kairi Sane.
Yep, and that sets up her versus Io Shirai. Like, you get some really good matches out of that. So I think that Shayna goes out, and I think that this is where your main event gets fuckery.
Oh yeah, the main event for the NXT title. Let me just remind the audience right now. It was supposed to originally be Gargano versus Tommaso Ciampa, which is one match that everybody's been waiting for. We've been waiting for it, Vance. You know what I mean?
For years.
And unfortunately, Tommaso is out on an injury, and he's going to be out for over a year probably. So, it's going to end up being Adam Cole versus Gargano for the title. And right now, oh wait, Gargano doesn't have a title. I forgot. Sorry, just kidding.
No one's got a title.
Yeah,
this is for the vacant NXT title.
So, and this match is 2 out of 3 falls, Vance.
Yep.
2 out of 3 falls. So, fuck, dude. Who do you think is going to win this, Vance? I'm kind of torn. I'm going torn
with Cole.
Because I want Cole to win, but I'm like worried that they're going to like give it to Gargano. I don't know.
I see no point. This is good. Johnny Gargano's send off. Unfortunately, it's not against Ciampa. It would have been against Ciampa, and he would have got that title off Ciampa, and then fucking that would have been your Wrestlemania, little NXT takeover headline story. But I think now you put the title on Cole. Cole, Undisputed Era, start running around fucking NXT running shit. Put Gargano on the main roster. What else are you going to do?
Yeah, man. Damn.
I think it's going to be an amazing match, though. 2 out of 3 falls, too.
Yeah, 2 out of 3 falls. That's going to be wild, bro. Oh, my God. That's going to be really wild. But according
Cruz,
to
that's 5 matches, right? In TakeOver, that's it?
That's 5 matches, and on the Twitter machine, I went ahead and asked the Going Over universe. I was only allowed to put 4 options. So of the 5 matches, I asked you guys listening right now, which match are you looking most forward to at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn? And the options that I gave was Gargano versus Cole, the Fatal 4-Way Women's title, Velveteen versus Riddle, or Blackachet versus the War Raiders. And Vance, we have a tie.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 36%. 36% chose Gargano versus Cole and the Fatal 4-Way Women's title.
Wow.
Yeah. So they're equally interested in both those fucking matches.
Wow.
36% with 18% choosing Velveteen versus Riddle. And 10% choosing Ricochet and Black versus the War Raiders. And of the comments, at Texas Fan 3485 tweeted Walter versus Dunn, because obviously that wasn't the other option that I put on there. And then at Stealth Base said Gargano versus Cole definitely. And then at Boner Taint said Johnny Wrestling or or go fuck yourself.
Well, Boner Taint gets it.
Yeah, he gets it. He actually said Gargano or GFY.
That's funny. What's your prediction for match of the night?
Oh man. Oh, probably, honestly, fuck man. I'm gonna probably have to go with Gargano versus Cole.
I agree.
I think it's gonna be Gargano. I'm pretty sure I don't doubt that the women's championship title match is gonna be somewhat entertaining. Because if you think about it, you've got Bianca Belair, who's kind of like been trying to fight her way to the top. And then you've got Kairi and Io Shirai, who they're both like tag partners, so they're kind of like friends, you know what I mean?
Right.
So it'll be interesting to see what happens. Like, are they going to work together at some point in the match to kind of like get rid of or subdue one of the other two? Or is something going to happen where it's like them, like they square off or something? You know what I mean? I'd be interested in seeing what happens there. Every time they have any kind of match where there's a tag team like facing off against each other is always very interesting to see what's going to happen,
Right.
You could just hear Mauro Ranallo being like, "Oh, and now it's Kairi Sane and Io Shirai."
Dude, he is the highlight of every takeover I watch.
Yes.
You can't get better than that guy.
Will she do the elbow on her tag partner?
My God, he's so good. He's so goddamn good.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Gargano versus Cole. It's definitely gonna be the match of the night.
Ditto,
I mean, who knows? We might be shocked with some, we might have Velveteen versus
I think
Riddle.
Velveteen and Riddle is going to be amazing too.
Yeah.
I love Riddle. Riddle's amazing.
To be honest though, Vance, like any takeover that we've watched, it always feels like it's difficult to pick just one match. You know what I mean? Because it's so good.
The whole show.
The entire show is it's so fucking good. You wish that it was longer. You wish it wouldn't end. And it's like you can't pick just one match. It's like, oh fuck, but this match was pretty good. So I mean, I don't doubt that that's going to happen tomorrow night with TakeOver. I'm really looking forward and I'm excited to watch that show. And it'd be interesting to see if our predictions were on point. Yeah, so
I agree.
So Vance, let's get into this really long fucking.
Oh boy.
Sunday is gonna be. Oh man, I honestly don't know how we're going to fucking.
Dude.
Oh my god, dude. Okay, so the kickoff shows. Let's start with the kickoff shows. Okay, so,
right, so let's start from the very, very, very beginning then.
The very, very, very beginning.
Okay. Here we go.
We have the women's battle royale or battle royal. Excuse me, the women's battle royal. Yep. And following that is going to be the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. And then following that is going to be the Cruiserweight title with, of course, another long-reigning fucking champ, Buddy Murphy, or should I say Mr. Alexa Bliss.
Mr. Bliss.
Versus Tony Nese. So...
All right, so let's start with this women's battle royal. Do we know? Is Asuka in the battle royal?
I don't even think so, dude. I'm actually pulling up.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm gonna pull up the card right now, or not the card. The girls that are going to be in that match. And let's
it's a kickoff show match, so it's gonna be like somebody stupid. Last year, like, who won the battle royal? Did they do it last year? They didn't do it last year.
Didn't they do it last year? I know that.
Oh, Naomi. Naomi won it last year.
Why don't I not remember that?
It was on the pre-show, Cruz.
Wait, what?
It was on the pre-show. Why would you remember things?
Wait. Actually, yeah. Possibly. Yeah, Naomi is the one that won that last year. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I remember that. So, okay, let's see. We got...
Well, confirmed. So confirmed.
Okay.
Confirmed in the women's battle royal. Asuka is going to be in it. So you were right.
Okay, there's your winner.
Yeah, it has to be. Come on,
she's gonna destroy everybody and look so strong. She needs to throw out 29 other women.
So it's gonna be. So right now, the only confirmed is Asuka, Carmella, Naomi, Lana, Mandy Rose, Sonya Deville. Nikki Cross, Dana Brooke, Ruby Riott, Liv Morgan, Sarah Logan, basically the whole Jobber Squad, Mickie James, and Zelina Vega.
The Jobber Squad, the Riot Squad.
Wait, I'm sorry. Yeah. I just
Jobber
know them as the
Squad.
Jobber Squad.
That's so funny. My pick is Asuka, and she's going to destroy everyone in this match.
Oh no, my pick is Asuka for sure, hands down. And if she doesn't win, I'm gonna fucking riot, dude. I'm gonna fucking riot.
I concur.
You know, they made her lose the title.
Or Mandy Rose.
No. Maybe they'll. I bet you there will be a moment between her and Mandy Rose in the ring. Asuka and Mandy Rose.
Totally.
Like they always like to do, you know, the drama, whatever. But I'm gonna go with Asuka on that one as well. So
are these all SmackDown people?
You know, now that I think about it, it is. There's like not a single Raw. But
Riot Squad's Raw, right?
Oh wait, no, Riot Squad is Raw. You're right. But I mean, I don't even think that's the full list of girls that are going to be participating in that.
So weird. These battle royals. All right, let's move on to the men's battle royal.
Okay, so the men's right now, the only confirmed in the men's, this is for the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
Okay.
We have Braun Strowman.
Huh?
Oh God, the guys from SNL.
Fuck.
Michael Che and Colin Jost. Andrade.
Pre-show.
Apollo Cruz, Titus O'Neil, Tyler Breeze, Jinder Mahal, No Way Jose, Bobby Roode, and Chad Gable. Lucha House Party, Bo Dallas, Curtis Axel. Well, the B team is going to be there. Heath Slater, even. Rhino.
The Real Job Squad.
Victor. Connor.
Oh, boy.
Ali, formerly known as Mustafa Ali.
Oh, he's not Mustafa anymore.
He's
That's
just
right.
Ali. Shelton Benjamin, Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy, Otis, Tucker, and EC3.
Wow. Those last couple of guys, I didn't know they were still with the company. All right. Let's see. I am going to go with Braun Strowman and tons of fuckery from the SNL guys.
Tons of fuckery from the SNL guys because they're just there for
maybe the SNL guy wins from fuckery.
From really? Like something happens with Braun where they like distract him or something and
they get Braun out?
I don't know, man. I don't
even care.
Braun,
what do they win? Did they win anything for this?
It's for the Andre the Giant Memorial.
The fucking trophy. You get the trophy.
Yeah, you get the trophy. So I don't know. I don't really care too much about the kickoff shows, to be honest. But if I had to choose, I would go with Braun. But we all know that probably isn't going to happen.
Do you remember who won it last year?
Who won it last year?
I'll give you a hint. He was assisted by Bray Wyatt.
Oh. Wait, what's his name? Matt Hardy. The Woken. Excuse me, the Woken Matt Hardy. Yes. Welcome.
So, I mean, this means nothing if Matt Hardy's winning the fucking thing last year. So
yeah,
No Way Jose has just as much of a shot as anybody.
I mean, No Way Jose is gonna be the first to be eliminated. But anyways,
God, poor bastard. And then, all right, so that's the end of the kickoff show.
No, we got the Cruiserweight Championship with Buddy Murphy versus Tony Nese. And I honestly, like I always say, I don't give a fuck about 205 Live. Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry.
I'll just go with Buddy Murphy by default because he is the long reigning champ. I mean, have we ever seen a different champ? I mean, we have, but I feel like Buddy Murphy, every single pay-per-view that they had, it's always been Buddy Murphy, you know?
Yeah, I agree. And Tony Nese looks like this guy that owes me money, so I don't like him.
That's hilarious. So then we get into the main part of WrestleMania, Vance, and here comes this is where everything gets kind of crazy. Okay,
I'm exhausted already. You just got
yeah, like I'm already tired and it hasn't even started yet. Okay, so following the kickoff show, we have the SmackDown Tag Team Fatal 4-Way that I mentioned a little bit ago when we were talking about TakeOver. So we have the current SmackDown champs, the Usos, versus Blackachet versus The Bar versus Rusev and Shinsuke Nakamura. So, like we said before, if Blackachet would have won the NXT, or if they were to win the NXT tag titles, I feel like then they should automatically win the SmackDown tag titles. But we both decided that War Raiders was probably going to retain, correct?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's it, but you can't have these guys lose again.
Yeah.
This is the tough one.
So this is a very tough one. I honestly don't know what's going to happen. I mean, obviously there's going to be, if there is fuckery, it's going to be because of the bar. It's going to be because of Rusev and Shinsuke. I don't
like
know.
Rusev and Shinsuke winning it.
That would be a total curveball, man. Like, oh, Rusev and
team.
Shinsuke won, especially because they're kind of being buried too.
Maybe the Revival fuck with them in this match too.
I wouldn't be surprised.
And then we get, because there's no Raw Tag Championship, right?
There is no Raw Tag Championship. No.
Okay. So maybe then we get the Revival versus Ricochet and Black, and then Ricochet and Black win a title.
You mean like on the Raw following, right?
Yeah.
That makes sense. So who wins it then at WrestleMania? The SmackDown titles.
I like Rusev and Shinsuke.
Yeah, because I feel like
they always do weird fucking like winners in the beginning of these shows.
You know what? That's really true.
Zack Ryder winning the fucking Intercontinental title that year.
Actually, you know what? That's actually a good point, because when it's the beginning of the show, they kind of want to bring you down a little bit, or even more like shocked, like what the fuck what just happened? You know what I mean?
They want to shock the crowd.
So I guess, yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I'm just gonna roll with it because I could give two shits about this fucking match. Moving on. Oh, here's another match. The farewell match for Kurt Angle versus Corbin. I mean, obviously something's going to happen. Some kind of fuckery is going to happen, whether it means that they've completely thrown us off, like everybody is assuming, and that it's not actually going to be Corbin. A lot of people are saying that it's going to be John Cena, but I think that I didn't get to reconfirm this, but I heard that it was confirmed somewhere that John Cena will be at WrestleMania, but it's not going to be against Kurt Angle, though, is what I heard from somewhere else. I actually meant to reconfirm that before we recorded just now, but yeah.
Okay.
So. And honestly, it's his farewell match. Do you think that he won? Well, actually, technically on SmackDown, it was rudely interrupted by an RKO.
I'm telling you, either way, Angle loses. Whoever he faces, Angle loses. You go out on your back. That's how it is. WrestleMania, your last farewell match.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Go out staring at the lights. That's it.
Now, do we want to see him go out on his back to fucking Corbin of all people?
I think that Vince is fucked up enough where he'd be like, Baron Corbin, like just send Baron out there, and yeah, that's it.
That's fucked up, man.
I know it's fucked up. But like you said, Cena's like, I don't think Cena's going to be in the match. You said Cena's not going to be there, but he's going to be like not in this match.
Well, the last that I had heard was that Cena was going to be at WrestleMania, but they're trying to say that it's not going to be against Kurt Angle. But the thing is, okay, so let's just talk about this for a minute in advance. If Cena is going to be at WrestleMania, who the fuck is he going to fight?
Yeah, it would be maybe Elias. Maybe he interrupts Elias.
Oh yeah, because Elias. Okay, so see Elias. Okay,
he's plugging he will not be interrupted.
I think it's a safe bet to say that a lot of our fans that listen to our show also listen to Busted Open. And Elias was actually a guest on Busted Open this past week, Vance. Yes. And Elias said that he actually signed a I mean, obviously, this could just be something that he's saying, but he said, nope. I signed a contract. I'm going to have a full, like, not set, but what's the word? Like, I'm going to be able to complete a song without being interrupted, like no interruptions, basically. So I'm telling
you, it's got to be Cena.
You think so? You think Cena's going to interrupt
Elias? It's got to be somebody
in his performance, his grand performance.
That's what you do between the championship matches. That's how you book it. You get the Lesnar match, you get the Elias bullshit, and then you get your main events.
All right. Okay. All right. We can roll with that.
I think that'd be good.
I mean, okay, so you're going with Corbin winning or whatever happens that, like, if something weird
Angle is going down.
Oh, you think Angle's going down?
Yep.
I'm going to go with Angle winning. I'm going to go with the opposite. Yeah, I'm going to go with him winning.
You with the feel good story.
And I totally get that, like, a lot of these guys when they do their little goodbye tour or whatever, farewell tour, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, they kind of like put somebody else over. They put a younger person over and whatever else. But I'm gonna go with the opposite. I'm gonna go with Angle winning. How about that?
Old guy winning. I like it.
Old guy winning, even though, he's old. following that is we have a Falls Count Anywhere match between The Miz and Shane O'Mac. So Falls Count Anywhere, Vance.
Yep.
You got babyface Miz now. Baby Miz. Baby Miz. It's fucking weird.
Yep.
But you know, I'm gonna go with The Miz on this one.
I am also gonna go with The Miz, and it's gonna be because Shane jumps off of something super high.
Yeah, he's gonna jump. That's exactly what's gonna happen because it's Falls Count Anywhere. You know that something fucked up's gonna happen. Yep. Shane O'Mac's gonna climb up something, and then he'll find a fucking forklift or something. Something weird. Maybe it's backstage. Who knows? You know what I mean? Like. Yep. Never. Yeah, Falls Count Anywhere. You can go anywhere. It could be at the Empire State Building. Yep. It could be at the Statue of Liberty for all we know. Okay. So then after that, we have the women's tag titles in a fatal 4-way. We have Boston Hug Connection versus the Divas of Doom versus the Iconics versus Nia and Tamina. They don't have a name. It's like, Boston Hug versus the Divas of Doom versus the Iconics versus the Divas of Doom. Divas of Doom is Beth Phoenix and Natalya. Is that their name? Yeah, the Divas of Doom. Oh, you didn't know that? Yeah, that the only one that doesn't have a name is Nia and Tamina. Well, I like Boston Hug. They should call themselves the Samoa Drops. I don't know. But oh my God, yes. The Samoan Drops. The Samoan Drops. Dude, I love it. Get Vince on the line. I mean, I kind of want to go with Boston Hug retaining, but do you think that Beth Phoenix coming out of retirement, do you think that they're going to let the Divas of Doom take the win just because, Beth Phoenix came back out of retirement, or? Yeah, totally. Just like they're going to let Dave Bautista win later. Ooh, we're gonna get to that in a minute. Or how about when they let Sting win? Remember when they let Sting win when he came out of retirement? Oh my God! Well, that's why that never happened. That's why I'm thinking that I honestly think Boston Hog is gonna retain. I agree. I think they're gonna retain. I think they're gonna retain. So let's see here. Then we have the United States Championship title. Okay. Samoa Joe versus Rey Mysterio. Fuck, this is gonna be actually a decent match. It is gonna be a decent match. I guess they just put the belt on fucking Samoa Joe. They did just put it. I want Samoa Joe to retain. How many times have they put the belt on somebody and then they take it away from them? I mean, hello, Finn Balor, cough, cough. Anyways, that's because he broke his fucking arm. No, I'm talking about him winning the IC title not too long ago. I mean, he was a champ for I don't know, a week or something. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's true. That's true. You got stifled. Yeah. So. I'm gonna go with Samoa Joe though. I think Samoa Joe is gonna win as well. I think he's gonna retain. Yeah. I think he's gonna retain. Which brings us, speaking of your buddy. The next match is going to be the Intercontinental Championship title match, and I think we already know who's gonna win, Vance. Because you want to know why? And I'm really kind of annoyed because I really feel like they should have kept it a secret. I agree. Because the pop he would have gotten from that would have been fucking huge, because we haven't seen the Demon King in forever, and we all know that the Demon King is undefeatable, right? Yep. No one can beat him. He's a king. So it's like, why now we already know he's gonna fucking win the belt because we already know he's coming out as a demon. So I already know the demon's gonna win. If he loses, then Vince is fucked up. You know what I mean? Can you imagine if the demon takes a fucking jobs out at Wrestle fucking Mania? That would suck, dude. That would suck really bad. So I'm gonna go with the demon winning. We're just gonna. I agree. Demon. Following that is gonna be Triple H versus Batista in a no holds barred match. Yep. So and also Triple H's career is on the line. Yeah. His career is on the line, but I mean, Triple H doesn't even wrestle anymore. So. He tore his fucking pec. I don't even know how he got cleared. Yeah, so to me, I feel like, I wouldn't be surprised if Batista won, okay? I would love it if Batista won. I would love it if DX comes down and then the Guardians of the Galaxy come down.
and there's a fucking standoff.
So you think that Rocket Raccoon and like Groot are gonna show up,
and that green lady, maybe the little Asian
Gamora?
ants lady. I think that would be pretty gnarly. I would love it if you know what I think's gonna happen. Ric Flair fuckery.
You think there's going to be some Ric Flair fuckery? You think he's going to come out and be like, because do you remember the 1000th episode of SmackDown?
Of course I do.
Yeah. Well, remember when Batista made that comment, everyone's all smiling and happy. And he's just like, yeah, there's nothing this man hasn't done except for beat me. And then shit got serious. Triple H's smile grew into a frown. And then Ric Flair kind of tried to make light of the situation so that you're not too far off on that idea, Vance, of him like
and let's not forget, he ruined his birthday party.
That's true. So you
ruin a man's birthday. You ruin a man's 70th birthday party. You think Ric Flair's not gonna fucking have something to say about that?
Yeah. So that's not too far fetched, dude. That's not too far fetched. But if I had to choose fuckery or not fuckery, I'm gonna go with Batista winning.
Really?
Yeah.
In a no-holds-barred match.
I mean, if you think about it, like, oh, look, you've never beat me before, so why start now?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I don't know. I just don't think they're going to retire Triple H anytime soon.
Because, I mean, it could be one of those things, like, okay, yeah, I'll put my career on the line. Because it almost feels like you're left to be automatically assuming, well, there's no way that Batista's going to win because like, why would Triple H put his career on the line? Like that, it's not going to happen. And you know how WWE is, they like to fuck with your emotions. They like to fuck with your, whatever. And not talking about just specifically on this. I'm talking about in general. You know what I mean? Yep. So I feel like them having to add that little tidbit in there, like, yeah, fine. I'll put my career on the line. Like, oh, well, there's no way he's losing. And then he does lose. Come on. So I'm going to go with,
he's the owner of the company. He can reinstate himself and shit.
Yeah, like it's like he's fucking, yeah, come on. So I'm going to go with Batista winning. That's my prediction.
You know what? You know what, Cruz? You turned me. I'm going to also go with Batista winning. You turned me.
We have quite the talents of doing that, don't we, Vance? To each other.
We're good. We're good people doing good things.
So following that match is going to be AJ Styles versus Randy Orton. Ugh. So the phenomenal one versus the Viper. Honestly, Vance, I didn't really care too much about this match, but I feel like after the back and forth between the two, like I wouldn't be surprised if they surprise us with like a decent fucking match.
I think it's gonna be a great match. I mean, these are two great guys. They're two, industry seasoned veterans, and they're talking about each other. They're low blowing each other, which is great. Which was funny.
I know.
So I don't know. I think I would love it if Randy Orton won this one, and then they do a little series of these.
Oh, like a feud, like some kind of
and have AJ get his fucking win back later, but put Randy Orton over. Randy Orton never wins.
That's true. I mean, he has, but yeah, you're right. He doesn't. He's been losing a lot, so that makes sense. Yeah. That makes sense. I wouldn't be surprised. So. You're going with Randy Orton?
Yes.
I'm gonna go with AJ Styles.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Babyface night at the Cruz family house.
Shut up. Anyways. Following that match is Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre.
Yep.
As much as I want to go with Drew McIntyre, I have a feeling Roman Reigns is gonna win.
Dude, all right. I don't know why, and like I wasn't thinking this before, when I went over the matches earlier, but I think they might put Drew McIntyre over to get heat on him because Roman's so hot already.
Yeah, because remember, Roman Reigns used to be booed all the time, and then he got cancer, and then now everybody just cheers him on and everything else. They're like supportive. They like him, right?
Yep.
So he's already got a lot of heat enough as it is. So I wouldn't be surprised either. So I guess you're right. Like if Drew does win, then like there's not really a shocker there, Like okay,
and especially at WrestleMania.
Yeah, at
on
WrestleMania.
His first match back.
Especially because Drew is like kind of like, like Vince's ideal, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. He's the golden boy.
He's like the golden boy. Yeah, exactly. So So I wouldn't be surprised. I'm gonna go with Drew.
Yep, same
On
here.
this one. All right, so here comes the final three, Vance. You ready for this?
Oh, this is the big three. Here we go.
The big three. So we have the WWE Championship, okay, with the current reigning champ, the Planet's champion, if you will, Daniel Bryan versus the underdog Kofi Kingston.
Daniel Bryan's doing such a great job with that title. His promos have been on point. His matches
he's great.
have been on
Daniel
point.
Bryan's great. Yeah, he's great. He's fucking awesome.
And he's going to leave WrestleMania the champion.
Oh, you think he's going to retain?
I think he's going to retain.
See, here's the thing. Well, we'll get into this whole debate after we give our opinions. I think he's going to retain. I agree with you. I think he's going to retain. And we'll talk about why in a minute. Because following that, we have the Universal title, which is Brock versus Seth. Now, just a little recap, because we didn't really recap this week in sports entertainment, Vance, but on Monday Night Raw, Seth Rollins did a low blow to Brock Lesnar. Several low blows, okay?
Yep.
I don't know if this is some kind of like foreshadowing of what's to come. Like, hey, Seth, I think you're going to lose. You know what I mean? Like, what do you think, Vance?
I think that Seth Rollins burns it down and
You
you
think
get the
he's gonna
title
win?
back on Raw. Yep.
Okay, so if that's the case, the main event of WrestleMania, all right, making history here right now, Vance, for the ladies. We have
Wait, who's your pick?
Oh, between Brock and Seth?
Yeah.
I want to say Seth. I want to go with Seth. I think, I want to say Seth's going to win and take the title.
Yeah.
But honestly, just the way things go with Brock Lesnar, I feel like he might retain.
I think you're crazy.
Well, I might change my mind in a minute once we discuss after we go over this final event. Okay. We'll go into this debate real quick, but the main event. Okay, I'm gonna go with Brock for right now. Even though I want Seth to win, but prediction wise, I think that Brock is gonna retain. Now, let's go into the winner takes all main event. Okay. We have two champs right now. We have Ronda, who is the current Raw Women's Champ, and then we have Charlotte Flair, the Queen, the current SmackDown Women's Champ, and then you have Becky Lynch. Okay, who do you think is going to win this match, Vance?
Becky Lynch. It's her big moment.
Okay, now because you said that, let's say she does win, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do they let Seth win just before that match?
Yeah.
So you think
absolutely.
You think WrestleMania is going to end with a big bang, like two big wins like that?
I think you're going to get Seth Rollins winning, and then I think you're going to get Elias come out, get interrupted by John Cena,
and that'll be like the buffer.
Happy.
That'll be like the little buffer in between the. Okay. You know what? You put it into that perspective,
and you get that visual of fucking Becky holding up both belts, one over Charlotte and one over fucking Ronda. Or I mean, there's that meme going around with the 4 horsewomen versus the 4 horsewomen, where you got the Boss and Hug out there holding their belts up, Charlotte's holding her belt, and fucking Becky Lynch is holding the Raw belt, and you got Ronda and Baszler and Mia Shafir and Jessamine Duke out there too. You never know.
Okay,
but I think that Becky Lynch wins this bout with this match by submission.
By submission. I'm sorry, but I don't think that Ronda Rousey, being Ronda Rousey, is going to lose at the grandest stage of them all in wrestling history, Vance. Highly doubt that Ronda is going to allow to be tapped out.
Ronda will allow whatever the fuck Vince McMahon
I honestly, highly unlikely. And Charlotte Flair, the Queen, highly unlikely. And besides, dude, like, you got all the false counts that are going to happen throughout the match and shit like that. I think that some kind of fuckery is going to happen. I don't know what.
Really?
But I think some kind of, there's 3 of them. It's a triple threat match. Every time it's a triple threat match, there's always some kind of fuckery. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And then, like, So I feel like some kind of fuckery is going to happen. Who I think is going to win, I honestly don't fucking know. The way I feel like it should happen is either Ronda or Flair wins. And then and
You
I don't
hate
want
Becky Lynch.
I don't want
hate
I
Becky
don't want
Lynch.
Lynch to win. So there. Ha 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 ha.
Is it just because you hate Becky Lynch?
What?
You're prejudiced against Becky Lynch.
I am not Oh my God, Vance. No, I'm not fucking prejudiced. No, I don't want Becky Lynch to win. There, I said it.
All right.
You know what? You know who I want to win? You want to know who I want to win? I want Charlotte Flair to win.
I thought you were gonna say Ronda. I was gonna be like, I'm hanging up.
No. No, I kind of want Charlotte Flair to win. Not gonna lie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think that we'll see the mayor of Knoxville, Tennessee at WrestleMania?
Nah. No. I mean, if we're not gonna see his brother. I mean, wasn't there a rumor or something going around that like the Undertaker was going to make an appearance too or something? I can't remember.
They said the Undertaker's in town. But I mean, what the fuck is this guy going to do?
Exactement. Good point.
So, Cruz, do you know what time it is?
Is it time for the news? I was going to go over the last poll that I put up on Twitter.
Oh, shit, we have a poll. Okay, do the poll.
So, because there's a million fucking matches on the card for WrestleMania. I put out a very simple tweet out there to the Going Over universe, and I asked those listening, who is your pick for the triple threat main event, at WrestleMania? Charlotte Flair, Ronda Rousey, Becky Lynch, and surprise, not really a surprise, 60% went with Becky Lynch, 25% went with Ronda Rousey, 15% went with Charlotte Flair.
I didn't know that only 60% of our audience was smart.
Yeah, well, at Floyd Spanks tweeted Asuka, just saying, even though Asuka's not a part of the match. But there's a girl at Sports TG tweeted, it's hard to go against Becky Lynch, but in my fantasy league, I may have to put Miss Charlotte.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yep. And then someone else said, this storyline is so fucked and overbooked, I don't even give a shit anymore.
That's how I think 90% of the people feel.
And then at G Hulk03 says, Rousey set up the 4 horsewomen versus the 4 MMA horsewomen, and then SummerSlam.
I like it.
Yeah. So Vance, I think it's time for the news.
And now the news. This just in, Jim Ross, legendary commentator from the World Wrestling Entertainment and Federation and WCWs and everything else, has officially signed with AEW.
That's right. Mm-hmm. He has
what are your thoughts on this news?
He actually has like a title, doesn't he? He's like the what do you call it?
The creative director.
Creative director. That's right. I mean, I think it's great for AEW that Jim Ross is going there, dude. I think they correct me if I'm wrong, but he's also not only going to be the creative director and do a bunch of other stuff, but he's also going to be commentating as well, correct?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah.
Starting with Double or Nothing, which is May 25th.
Oh my God.
We will be at.
So
we'll not be hearing JR. We'll be hearing fucking the crowd chanting asshole.
That's exciting. Okay. I'm pretty stoked about it, dude. I think, he obviously sees something in AEW, and if he's going to be the creative director, I have a feeling that, we're going to see some, I mean, we already know it's going to be great, and I think that we'll see even more amazing things. But what else is in the news, Vance? What else is in the news?
Also in the news, this just in, Rey Mysterio injured on Raw. Rey Mysterio landed unsteadily after flipping over Baron Corbin. Oh, surprise. Baron Corbin was involved with a fucking injury for a great person. Mysterio is scheduled to face Samoa Joe at WrestleMania 35. However, the ankle injury is legitimate. They have not said that they have canceled the match yet. However, right now, we don't know about Mania.
Oh,
So maybe this is
shit.
where you put Cena. You put Cena in the Samoa Joe match.
I mean, Cena versus Samoa Joe. I don't know how I feel about that.
Who
I
takes? Who take? Oh, maybe Andrade.
I could see Andrade doing it more so than Cena.
Yeah,
But I mean, if Cena's, I mean, who else? Okay, so we didn't really discuss this. If Cena is in fact going to be at WrestleMania, who is he going to be going up against, fans? Like,
I have no
who's
idea
left?
how they're
Who's
using
left?
him. I have no idea.
Because I mean, you know, Elias is going to get interrupted somehow. So I mean,
It's got to be the Elias thing.
you know, because he keeps saying, "Nope, I signed a contract. There's going to be no interruptions." You know, there's going to be an interruption.
Of course. And when you keep saying there's no interruptions.
People came to WrestleMania to watch wrestling, not a fucking concert. You know.
Yep. Yep.
But I don't know. Who knows? I mean, if they're saying that it's undecided, either they throw John Cena in there, either they throw Andrade in there or somebody else, and then or they cancel the match entirely. I mean, the card is pretty long, so I mean, I'm sure they're not going to cry about it if they have to like remove it from the card.
I agree.
Because it's going to be a long day, Vance. It's going to be a long day of wrestling.
It's going to be such a fucking long day. Oh my God.
All right. So what else? What else in the news?
Also in the news, last week tonight, the HBO show hosted by John Oliver did an entire commentary on the end of their program. Their main subject was the WWE and their lack of safety guidelines, as well as retirement plans and, you know, sources of help once you're finished over there.
Yeah, I actually watched that piece, man. Did you watch that piece?
I did.
What were your thoughts on that? I mean, they interviewed.
I mean, Vince is a fucking maniacal, fucking crazy person running a circus that goes around the country and entertains. You think he gives a fuck after he uses you like you're a goat that produces milk? Or goats don't produce.
I mean,
cows.
goat. There is goat milk, but I'll tell you what though. When John Oliver showed that clip of Vince McMahon being interviewed, okay, by and the interviewer was asking him, "Do you think you have any responsibility in these deaths? Because you know, like a lot of these wrestlers are dying young, you know." And the look that Vince McMahon gave him, like you're like, this motherfucker is not acting. Like he is genuinely like appalled that he would ask him something like that. You know, he's like, "Why don't you ask yourself that question?" Like, what? That doesn't even make sense. Like, what?
Right.
And then like hits the paper out of his hands. Like, oh my God, he's a fucking psychopath. Anyways.
That's pretty much it.
But
that is pretty much the news.
Yeah.
That's really.
I mean, I thought it was a very well done piece. There's some people that are like complaining, but you know, you have a lot of former WWE wrestlers that have like outspokenly tweeted in regards to that piece that came out, like saying, you know, like Gail Kim tweeted something, you know, and all this other stuff. So there's a lot of people that are in agreement with it, while others that had good experiences are, of course, going to say, well, I never had a bad experience. But here's the thing. It's like that happens anywhere with anything. You know what I mean? Of course, you're going to say, oh, it's not true, or I don't believe that because you had a good experience. It doesn't mean that somebody else had the same experience as you. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, yeah, I thought it was a very well done piece. And just in time for WrestleMania.
Just in time for the showcase of the Immortals.
And you know what else? You know what else? What time it is, Vance?
What time is it, Cruz?
It's time to get the fuck out of here.
Oh shit, Cruz! This has been almost as long as WrestleMania.
Yeah, you know, I think in like dog years. No, wait, does that make sense? Dog years, dog time? No.
Dog years, you're timesing everything by 7 years.
That's true. So no, this podcast would be the equivalent of, I don't know. Anyways, moving on.
WrestleMania, the podcast.
Exactly. Vance, where can everybody find you online?
They can find me online on Instagrams and on the Twitter at That Guy Vance. And Cruz, where can we find you?
At Annie fucking Cruz on Twitter, at Annie Cruz on Instagram, and of course you can find us at Going Over Podcast on Instagram, as well as at Going Over Pod on Twitter. All right, so get ready for a whole weekend full of fucking wrestling, Vance.
So much fucking wrestling,
and we'll have a good show coming for you guys next week.
Absolutely.
This is Cruz the Crusher going over and out.
This is Stone Cold Steve Vance going over and out.
Oh, we're going back to Stone Cold Steve Vance, huh?
I couldn't think of what I said at the beginning of the show.
Thanks for listening to Going Over. Be sure to rate us 5 stars and follow us on Instagram at Going Over Podcast and on Twitter at Going Over Pod. Also, don't forget, we stream this podcast live every Thursday on our YouTube channel at goingovertv.com, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 4:30 p.m. Pacific Time. Visit goingoverpodcast.com for more information.